Welcome to the York County Literacy Council. My name is Bobby Cavanaugh, and I'm the Executive Director here. The mission of the York County Literacy Council is to empower adults and families with functional literacy skills for life in English that enable them to participate productively in the home, workforce, and community. Over the past 13 years, the York County Literacy Council has worked with over 8,000 students. We work on basic literacy skills, English, reading, writing, and math.
We offer a variety of free services, such as one-on-one tutoring, pre-GED math and reading classes, and also English as a second language classes. But we also offer one fee-for-service program, which we call Literacy in the Workplace. Through Literacy in the Workplace, we provide on-site, customized English and literacy classes to local Hanover and York businesses. In other words, we take the classroom into the workplace and teach only the language that workers need to perform their daily tasks. This could include how to read safety signs, how to fill out incident forms, or how to report a problem that they're having with the machine. The classes can cover any literacy or language-related issues that the company is having. Over the years, we've provided about 15 different workplace programs at companies like Dentsply, Kinsley, Graham Packaging. And because each company has different procedures and uses different forms and vocabulary, a lot of time is spent up front developing each program. So if a company is having safety, quality, or productivity issues due to literacy or language needs, they can just contact us here at the York County Literacy Council. We'd love to meet with them and explore how a Literacy in the Workplace program could help them.
40,000 adults in York County are classified as functionally illiterate. 90% of Fortune 1000 executives express low literacy hurts their productivity and profitability. And American businesses lose about $60 billion due to employees' illiteracy. Our programs are here to help.
I've been a tutor here at the Literacy Council for several years, helping people who need their GED in order to get back in the workplace, get a job. I have enjoyed it tremendously, working with Deb, who needed to get back to work after 29.5 years at a factory job, but she needed a GED to get another job. Helping Ed, who needed to get a job after having his own company for several years, and he finally did get his own job. I help my husband here at night. He teaches the adult reading classes, and I help tutor just some of the students that he can work with the other students, and everyone works so hard. We have a Tren who comes 4 nights a week after her factory job and wants to learn to read so she can get her license so she doesn't have to stand outside in the cold in the winter anymore. She became a citizen last year. This year she got her voter's card and she was so excited. She came in, told everybody that she says, I am an American now and I have my voter's card. And then there's also Geraldine, who was born with palsy, who was told she would never walk again. She walks now. She was 11 years old when she got out of the wheelchair, and she wants to open a restaurant to help people who have the sugar get good meals. There is nothing more rewarding than have people tell you their hopes and dreams. There's a new woman who came into our class who wants to be able to read to her 7-year-old daughter, and Willow said that's all she wants to be able to do is just to read to her child. Anyone who has any extra time, who wants to feel good about themselves and feel good about others, should come here and just give a few hours a week.
Marcel is one of our English as a second language students. He was an instructor in Russia. He's come to the United States, where he hopes to be an English as a second language instructor at a college level.
My goal was to improve my English here in America. My friend invited me here. And some months ago I came here, and I'm very helpful for Literacy Council because it helped me to improve my English and to prepare to my TOEFL test. So now I'm passed my test, and I'm supposed to be a student here in America. I think my goal is to get a PhD here in America. I visit classes 2 or 3 times a week. So it's very interesting because I'm sure that I come here and I get all questions I have, because the teachers here are well informed, very smart, and I can ask everything I want and I need to know. And I like the lessons because very interesting, it's funny. And sometimes we bring food, drinks, and we explain about culture, about culture, food, everything. It's very interesting. I found it's great.
Some important literacy facts that you might be interested to know is that the Literacy Council reaches over 800 students every year. They put in almost 24,000 of instructional hours. We have 300 plus volunteers to help us with our program. And those volunteers donate about 13,000 hours of volunteer service every year. 40,000 adults in York County need our help. They're classified as functionally illiterate.
Actually, I got involved with the Literacy Council in the fall of 2010. And once I found out what the mission was about, I realized it was a fit for something that I hold very dear to my heart. I was an ESL student myself when I first came to the U.S. And for a couple of years, I was in ESL classes. And once I saw the work that was being done here at the Literacy Council, I decided that I had to get involved in whatever capacity I could. My goal with the Literacy Council is to continue to promote the council throughout the community. My co-workers and I, we are very good advocates of the council. I've seen the work that's been done here, and we have a goal as a board and as an organization to expand, to start serving even more people than we serve now. And my goal is to help in that mission. I would say get involved in whatever capacity you can. There's just so many ways you can help. You can help with monetary donations. You can help by volunteering your time. There's just so many ways to get involved. But what I would suggest is that not to stand on the sidelines, is to actually take the step and get involved.
I volunteer for the Literacy Council because it will make a difference in York County. There's 40,000, estimated 40,000 folks in York County that can't functionally read literacy and have literacy problems. And that on top of ESL classes, which folks can learn how to speak English properly, will make a huge difference in the community. It's difficult to function not being able to read or communicate in English. It will be better for the businesses in York County, better employee base, overall better for the county. I feel folks in York County ought to get involved with the Literacy Council. It's a great organization. The staff is very helpful. The staff does a lot of work for the community, and the board members, great group of folks to deal with. And it's a purpose. They get it all done. Please volunteer for the Literacy Council and help out. It will make a huge difference in the community. It will take people that normally would not step forward and take a job if they don't know how to read properly or speak English properly. They can also learn how to speak English and read better, and they can get a better job. They can move up in the job that they're in. They can go a lot farther. It makes a huge difference in a person's life.
Jimmy Page is one of our adult learning classroom students. Jimmy came to us when he was in 62. His goal was to learn to read the Bible. Jimmy's made great strides.
Well, I come here for classes in the afternoon to learn how to read and write, and to be able enough to take care of myself better, to read the new newspaper, and do other things in my life, was like read my medical prescription, places where I have to go. I have learned basically how to read. When I was in my 40s, I didn't know a B from a D. So when I come here, basically I learned how just to read the simple words like da, and, stop. I used to go by colors. I saw a stop sign. I knew it was red. I used to stop. But now, when I see the word stop, I can read the sign. So reading has really just opened my eyes to a lot of things that other things I would was using to get around and go places. But since I learned how to read, it changed my whole life. It made my life really easier since I've been coming here. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to learn how to read, is to read the Bible, get more understanding of the Bible. When you read, with somebody else read to you, which is good, but when you can read things for yourself, you get more, you feel it in your heart, and it stays with you better than it do with somebody else reading it to you. You cannot give no greater gift than helping somebody learn how to read who don't know how to read.
Anyone who has any extra time, who wants to feel good about themselves and feel good about others, should come here and just give a few hours a week.